and a liter, 10 milli Glock.
In response to all the Sid the Sloth comparisons with Angel Reese and her looks and appearance, she finally tweeted and said, "Why are y'all still comparing me to Sid? I'm a supermodel, put some respect on it." And in response, Anthony Edwards, in classic fashion, replies and says, "Which one is Angel Reese, left or right?" Whether you love him or not, Anthony Edwards might be one of the funniest athletes on social media.
And is a goddamn sexual deviant who would 1000% crack her if she gave him the chance. But I digress.
I mean, unlike Angel Reese, like, there's some respect on his name. But the fact of the matter is, like, I think the biggest thing bothering Angel Reese at this point is not even the fact that she's not getting paid to play basketball anymore. It's more so for the fact that she's trying to leave that behind and she's trying to start a new career. But the Sid the Sloth allegations are quite literally stopping her from honestly getting those endorsements. Because why would Victoria's Secret sign somebody to where one of their biggest comparisons that she has in appearances is Sid the Sloth?
They're still working with her, by the way, so you're just loud and wrong. And racist. We all know what that Sid the Sloth shit is really fueled by.
And while I'm no fashion icon myself, which I'm proud to be so, it's just hilarious to me.
Just why, bruh? It seems like whenever I see Angel Reese on my timeline, there's always some hate going on. Whether that's the actual post itself is painting her in a negative light, or it just be some weirdos in the comments just meatriding. And to me, it feels like this has been going on for almost 2 years now. Like, I could be wrong about that. It could be like longer. That's just how long that I've really been paying attention to all this. But a couple days ago, it was announced that Angel Reese got traded to the Atlanta Dream. And when I first saw that, I'm like, okay, that's pretty dope. Congratulations type shit. And while there was a solid amount of that same sentiment shared, of course you got people trying to bring this woman down any way they can.
So the rebound merchant just got traded to some fucking team. Yeah. She's so ass, bro. She is so fucking ass, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It's like the Draymond Green of the WNBA, but thanks to the fucking LeBron James. Like, holy shit, bro. Oh my god, you're so bad. You're so bad, and you make me not care about the sport even less than I care about the sport. How did
dude don't even care about the sport, but yeah, got her name in his mouth. And then here's what other people on Twitter had to say. What an irritating person, so full of herself. So easy to hate that chick. Teams don't trade their best player. Guess you're not that good. Stay humble. I ain't even finna read this one. It's just straight unemployed activities. And this dude made a comment pertaining to a post about this picture. And of course, he was trying to talk about black women not wearing their natural hair as if white women don't wear hair extensions. Then you got this clown commenting on the trade, trying to make it seem like something that it's really not. And with 2 milliseconds of looking at his profile, you already know what this dude is on. And he'll trash on Angel Reese all day till his fucking face turns blue, but he won't go nowhere near the subject about the Epstein files and how he was touching on kids and eating little babies and shit. And as you can see, they just be saying anything at this point. Like, they doing all this beating around the bush. Like, just say what it really is, man. Like, they'll talk about her looks, they'll say she's dumb, and say that her game is bad compared to someone like Caitlin Clark. And I'm not saying that she's completely free from criticism where that's concerned, but people really be dragging her like they be OD with this shit, and it's really just because they don't like her.
I've yet to talk to one person who actually knows the game of basketball, who actually has credibility in the game of basketball, argue to me that Angel Reese just sucks at basketball. Just doesn't belong. Some of you have try to say, and again, most of you are just trying to be mean-spirited. Some of you are out there saying like she has JV high school level basketball IQ. I am always going to counter with, what is your basketball IQ? I've seen people who actually suck at basketball. Angel Reese is not one of them. And most of you who say she sucks, she would probably destroy you. So what's the point?
Y'all will never turn me against Angel Reese. Never, ever, ever. You see what this girl said? Rebounds and putbacks never had a negative connotation until last year. And that's so true. You fat fucks are on here, rebounds. And it's like, bro, let's roll the tape. Let's look at what they say when Dennis Rodman gets the me-bounds.
Rivers. It looked like he turned his ankle. Ellis. Rodman. Rodman again. Rodman. Look at that effort. Come on. Rodman embarrassing the Knicks now off the glass. Whittington. Missing. Tip in. Rodman battled with Geiger. Rodman stayed with it. Really taken back by their intensity this evening. Now watch this guy work. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. And he puts that back.
Clearly, y'all are casuals and y'all don't understand basketball. You just started watching maybe a year ago. You haven't done any history, any research.
People want to make the comparison to Kaylin as if she just completely dog walks her in every single category, which couldn't be further from the truth. And if you look at their averages, you can see how balanced the stats actually are. Kaylin leads in some metrics while Angel leads in others, but they be quick to dog on her. And they're trying to make it seem like she was a net negative for the Chicago Sky when she was literally averaging double-doubles. So like, stop it.
Y'all, the WNBA got more drama than the Housewives. I'm about to break down this Angel Reese situation in a way the girls and the gays can understand because this is insane. This is kind of like when you find your favorite nail salon, right? Okay, so Angel Reese was drafted to the Chicago Sky with the 7th overall pick back in 2024. The Chicago Sky are kind of like that nail salon in your city that used to have a ton of hype. Like all the influencer girlies went there, all the celebrity girlies went there. It was going viral every other week. They did all the designs, they had all the best techs, and then they just fell off out of nowhere. Because what was once a championship organization quickly became a mess, truly. But 2 of the baddest girls in your city start going to this nail salon, and it seems like there's hope again that this place might be back on the come up. How do you bring the baddies back into the nail salon? Well, you hire an amazing nail tech that gets the shape right every single time. The design, she just eats. And she gets the girls on a personal level, like you can sit down and talk to her for real. And yeah, the salon isn't doing great, like the team isn't winning, but the team wasn't expected to win, right? They just needed a little bit of camaraderie and a build culture and then get to the winning part. But then the Chicago Sky really upset Angel when they fired her head coach, Teresa Weatherspoon, after just 1 season. Now it's time for Angel's sophomore season, and imagine you go back into your favorite nail salon and your favorite tech is gone. They're expecting you to adapt to a new shape, a new length, and your nails are looking different, you're uncomfortable, the service feels rushed, and the vibes are off. And then finally, you're tired of settling for short almond nails when you are usually a long stiletto girly, and you say something, and then it's your fault? Angel made some comments and said, look, I'd like to be here for the rest of my career, but if things don't pan out, I might have to move in a different direction and do what's best for me and choose a different damn nail shop. She said, I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year, losing. Look, on the Chicago Sky's 9-30 record. This is a girl that won a championship at LSU, and now she's winning 9 games the whole season. And you know when you tell the nail lady, you know what, my nail is crooked. And they tell you, no, your finger is crooked. Huh? And the Chicago Sky decided to suspend Angel Reese for half a game against the Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson them, for statements detrimental to the team. To me, it sounded like she called a spade a spade. We're losers! And I'm sick of losing. The fuck? You know what's detrimental to the team? Losing! Constantly! So then she sat out for the rest of the season. She said, you know what, until I find a new nail tech that respects me, I'm just gonna stop getting my nails done. I'm a baddie regardless. And now she has been traded to the Atlanta Dream for 2 future first-round picks. They basically traded away a player of now for 2 possibly, hopefully decent players in the future. They traded Angel Reese to the team that finished #1 in the East and went to the playoffs for a hug and a high five. And now Angel gets to play for a championship contender. Checkmate, Angel.
So check this out. So there was a clip of Angel Reese getting heated during the game, and by how they put together this caption, we already know what this dude was on. Angel Reese to Caitlin Clark. You crazy as F. What the F is wrong with you? And it's real funny how this is the moment that they want to focus on, but not how Caitlin Clark literally just fouled the shit out of her. Like, bruh, look at this. Anyone who thinks this was a harmless accident is out of their rabbit ass mind. And here's what people had to say about it. Could've just let her miss it. Notice how Reese can't maintain her emotional composure. Like, bro, what do you mean? And how did this get 13,000 likes? Shit, at least this nigga was honest. But let's be honest, if the roles were reversed, they would not be giving Clark this same treatment. Because the same type of expressions and mannerisms that Angel Reese gets demonized for on the court, you can find Caitlin Clark doing very similar things and they don't say nothing about her. And we all know why, man. Y'all just don't like seeing a confident black woman being as successful as she is, man. It really pisses these people off. Always wanting the motherfucker to be quiet and humble, especially in a society where it's so widely accepted to dump on black women. Because let's be honest, hardly anybody be protecting them for real due to all the negative racist propaganda that's surrounding them. But that's the part they don't want to say out loud. That's why they gotta hide it behind all this other shit. Man, when black women get an attitude, people be quick to call them aggressive or they be acting masculine or acting like a man, whatever BS. But a Latina will get called spicy and sexy for doing the same shit. Like, make it make sense. And that ain't no shot towards Latinas. I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy where that's concerned. Which the unequal treatment and double standards that black women have to face deserves a video on its own, which I'm already cooking up. But yeah, shout out Angel Reese. She's working with a real solid team this year. They showing hella love and so are the fans, with her jersey literally selling out in like a day or so. I'm wishing her nothing but the best and I'm curious to see how this season plays out. But that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think down below. Till next time, peace.